want to say all praises and honor to Yahweh, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Graham and Stone. Shalom to all our brothers out there pushing this truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. This is a brother from JMS Jamaica camp, Yashamai.
I war.
Shapal.
Yakazakala.
Dowbar.
I don't want to do a lesson, on destruction, of this society, Jamaica. Jamaican, them say, from way back, you have a lot of songs, been singing coming up to this time about, sweet, sweet Jamaica. Them love so much. Even a lot of these so-called Jamaicans, which are mainly from the tribe of Benjamin, when them leave and go overseas, a lot of people, love the whole Jamaica, so-called Jamaica vibes, because there's some vibes people. But we're at the time now when this piece of rock here, what people love so much, going to get destroyed. Because according to the prophecy, when America destroy all these islands, they might get destroyed along with America. Right? And America known as the revived Roman Empire all over again. Right? Because the same system, same built up like that took place during the time of the Roman Empire. There were the plebeians and the patricians, now we have Democrats and Republicans. Right? So the same system all over. So Jamaica are part of that system. That's gone. Yeah, exactly. As well I mentioned GLP and PNP, and we have the Senate House, just the same out here in Jamaica. So Jamaica, that would I say, Jamaica like a part of a state or a province, of America. Because them say, if America sneeze, Jamaica catch cold. So America, I want to get destroyed and Jamaica going on the same way. Along with America. Because the society, this place how basically how people dwell, really and truly is a prison house. Where the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Hashem Yeshua, bring us over this side of the world and we scatter, through the four corners of the earth to basically serve, punishment, to transgress the laws. Ultimately, to fulfill Bible prophecy. Right? So when America go down, Jamaica and all these islands going to go down also. Right? I can give a scripture brother now. Isaiah 34. Isaiah 34. And yeah, start at verse 1.
This is Isaiah 34 verse 1. It says, come near, ye nations, to hear.
One.
And hearken, ye people.
And hearken, ye people. So she must say, come in nation to hear. So all these nations supposed to take heed. One.
Let the earth hear, and all that is therein.
Gone. Man, yourself, no brother. Watch out for that stone.
The world and all the things that come forth of it.
Gone.
For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
Gone. So she must say, the indignation of the Lord, the righteous anger of Yahweh Hashem Yeshua is upon all nations. One.
And his fury upon all their armies.
And his fury upon all their armies. All these armies we're going to gather, in the Middle East. According to Joel. You can bring it up brother Joel 3 and 1.
Joel 3 and verse 1 says, for behold, in those days and in that time.
And we live in that time right now, go on.
When I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
And both the southern kingdom, and the northern kingdom, go on.
I will also gather all nations.
So gather all these nations, all these military throughout the four corners of the earth, east, west, north, and south. Go on.
And will bring them down in the valley of Jehoshaphat.
And I'll bring them down in the valley of Jehoshaphat, in the Middle East, around the Persian Gulf. The Hebrew word, Yehoshaphat, Yahweh's judgment. I'm going to judge all these nations, for them to us. Because all these nations have a hand now don't fall. So I get all these nations to the four corners of the earth in the Middle East, for that final battle, Armageddon. The scripture mentioned in Revelation 16 and 16. Go back to the Hebrew word, Armageddon, mountain of troops. Go on, brother.
And we plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
So we live in a time when this take place. These nations get together in the Middle East for that final battle. Right? Go on, brother.
Finish it. It says, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
Because we've been scattered according to the curse, Deuteronomy 28 and 64. So we are scattered from one end of the earth even unto the other end. So we as a nation been scattered. Right?
Back into Isaiah 34 and 2, it says, for the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations. What?
And his fury upon all the armies.
And his fury upon all his armies. What?
He had utterly destroyed them. He had delivered them to the slaughter.
He had delivered them to the slaughter. So all these nations going to deliver to what? The slaughter. how about Shemesha make them destroy each other? You know, on that open field. Go on.
Their slain also shall be cast out,
Go on.
and their sting shall come up out of their carcasses,
Go on.
and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Go on.
And all the hosts of the heavens shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
And because all these nations, you know, through the four corners of the earth have all them ICBM missiles here, all them going to fight off, you know, on the land of America according to wild prophecy. So when these warheads, you know, coming through the earth atmosphere, coming on the land of America, you know, a certain specific place on the land of America, you're going to have that mushroom called smoke where you go up. Right? So see what I say? Read about that again, brother.
He said, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll,
Go on.
and all their hosts shall fall down,
Go on.
as the leaf that falleth from the vine, and as a falling fig from a fig tree.
Go on, exactly. Give me the scripture now, Revelation, now, brother. Revelation 6 and verse 12. Go on.
Revelation 6 verse 12. It reads, and I beheld, when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake,
Go on.
and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair,
Go on.
and the moon became as blood,
Go on.
and the stars of heaven fell upon the earth.
Talking about the warheads, them same warhead them I mentioned earlier on. They're going to rain on the land of America. All these ICBM missile warheads, they're going to rain on America. Go on.
As a fig tree casteth her untimely figs,
Go on. This is the point I want to get to. Go on.
when she is shaken of a mighty wind,
Go on.
and the heavens departed as a scroll,
Go on.
as it when it is rolled together, and every mountains and highlands were moved out of their place.
So every mountain and highlands were moved out of their places. So all these islands going to basically get destroyed along with America. Because as I mentioned, these places where we dwell right now, really and truly as a prison camp. We don't even Father bring us basically face our punishment. So after our punishment, they're not going to need these things no more. So they're going along with America. Right? They're going to get destroyed along with America. Go on, brother. Finish? Give me
This,
Isaiah 24 and verse 19, it says, the earth is utterly broken down,
Gone?
the earth is clean, dissolved,
Gone.
the earth is moved exceedingly, the earth shall reel to and fro like a
And
drunkard.
what cause that the ICBM missiles them, we are going to hit, you know, the land of America, cause that great earthquake. Right? Gone?
The reason why the islands them are going to move out of place because during that time all the fault lines
Yeah.
were-
The
were-
fault
were-
line.
yeah, the fault line them were trigger off seismic attack,
Right.
like seismic thing there, earthquake. All them that gonna get activated and shake. You see, all of the islands them around are gonna crumble, man, because majority of these islands they're on the same fault line.
Yeah, man. Gone.
Yeah.
If you make notion, you have the stream fault line will run straight through the archipelago island them through Haiti and Jamaica.
Gone.
That's why when the earthquake they have not Haiti feel it
Feel heavy out here in
feel
Jamaica.
heavy.
Gone.
Gone.
And the brother mentioned that.
San
Yeah,
Andreas.
San
San
Andreas, yes.
Andreas fault line.
Gone. And you have they take place in Kingston, Port Royal. They have a earthquake to shake, you know, and destroy Port Royal, part of
And
Port Royal.
sing
Sing part of Port Royal. For show you how easy Jamaica can sing.
Can sing.
Because that's an example for sure, you know. So when this great earthquake take place, you know, when the time to come, the third world war destruction, we're approaching right now swiftly and speedily. Jamaica, you know, people love so much, you know, sweet Jamaica go down. Gonna sink along with all these islands.
Great tsunami, man.
Go on.
There's again Isaiah 24 and 20. It
Gone.
says, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard,
Go on.
and shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it,
Go on.
and it shall fall and not rise again. Yes, basically talking about the transgression of the earth.
Because I say,
Alright,
Lord, they make one, all things new. So everything
Right.
I get set back in the right order. All the chemtrail and all these things gonna get burned up. The GMO food and all these things gonna get destroyed and this coming destruction. Because we're not gonna need these things in our kingdom. Even the weapon, all the weaponry and all these things where Esau, equipment where Esau are going to destroy. Right?
All the works that are therein shall be burned up. You see it, and it's going to say, oh, look for a new heaven and a new earth. Where all things dwell in righteousness.
Exactly. Give me a second.
Isaiah 11 and 11.
What? We thought?
This is Isaiah 11 and 11. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time.
We're approaching that time right now. The first time was when we left out of ancient Egypt, from out of the under Pharaoh. Right? And the modern day Pharaoh is the so-called white man now. Right? Because we're in Egypt all over again. According to Revelation 11 and verse 8, a city which is speaking about America, spiritually known as what? Sodom and Egypt. So in Egypt all over again. Now we basically people serve in slavery in Egypt, and now we're in slavery all over again. And this time, the so-called white man. Right? So Super said, Lord, I set him man again the second time to recover the remnant of his people. Because only he ain't going to get delivered anyway. Majority of people, or 2/3 of people, they also get put to death on the side. Right? And born back into the kingdom of them right mind. Right. You go on, brother?
To recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria, and from Egypt, and from Patros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea.
And from what? The islands of the sea. So you have the elect going to get delivered from all these islands, where people dwell. Even right across the world. Right? But these islands we're going to get destroyed, hopefully we're part of the elect, we're going to get delivered.
Right.
In these chariots, so-called white man refer to as UFOs. Right. That's what Yahweh Shai coming back, with to come deliver the elect. So when Jamaica is going down on all these highlands, the elect going to get beamed up. Right? Because when they check out what really take place right now, what about to come up on the earth, based on what we understand and we see right now through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, the only way we can escape all these things to come is through the Heavenly Father. Because when Jamaica sing, all who say, because you can escape the war and certain things where the chaos or the civil unrest, or martial law take place. You can survive that. But when these ICBM missiles shoot off on the land of America and these islands going down on the water, are the great tsunami, as the brother mentioned, take place, what are you going to escape? The only escape we can escape is through the chariot, by get beamed up by the chariots.
Gone.
Right? The only way we can escape it is through the Yahweh Shai. Yeah? Right?
Yeah, that's why Lord Yahweh Shai make it the only way of deliverance, man. Him being the only way of deliverance. See? And no other way, man.
This is Isaiah 42, verse 12 says, let them give glory unto the Lord and declare his praise in the islands.
In the islands, man.
The Lord shall go forth as a mighty man. He shall stir up jealousy like a man of war.
Because Yahweh Shai, the man of people ignorant, they call Jesus. In coming back, great wrath. Right? Going back 2,000 years ago. Right? And go on the cross and die for us here. Right? And you have a lot of things, taking place during the time. Because you have men slap it. You have a man who basically slap him and say, prophesy unto me who smite you. You have men on the cross, man on the cross, we see him on the cross, say, him save others and he can't save himself. Come down and let us believe you. All these men, all these things got true. Right? Saying coming back. You see what I say in Revelation 1 and 7. Say, if man will pierce him shall see him. So the same generation way during the time of the Lord Yahweh Shai back here today. Because a lot of these men back here to face them judgment for them to 2,000 years ago. And back here to face them judgment. All these things with them do.
And the Lord come on there as what? He come on there as a humble slave. See? And he come back as a mighty king. Yeah. Conqueror to conquer.
It says, he shall cry, yea, roar, he shall prevail against his enemies. Says, I have long time holding my peace.
Can't say how shall I be now? Holding in peace, waiting to get the go ahead from Yahweh. Because can't the scripture skipper say, no man know, the Yahweh, but the only one, the Father alone. So only Yahweh know that time, when all these things are going to really take place. So Yahweh shall waiting patiently for that time. Right, go on.
It says, I have been still and refrained myself.
Gone.
Nor will I cry like a travailing woman.
Gone.
I will destroy and devour at once.
Gone.
I will make waste mountains and hills and dry up all their herbs. I will make the rivers islands and I will dry up the pools.
Gone. So great destruction will take place because the ICBM missile I will also destroy the land of America, but we have to speak about what the chariots them. Right? Because people say what the slave of the Lord will be in that day. The time we're approaching from one end of the earth to the other. So a lot of people going to get destroyed by these chariots. But the so-called white man call UFOs.
Is that also going to deliver?
Yeah. Destruction and deliverance, you know. Duality. Right? Balance.
Verse 16 says, and I will bring the blind by a way that they knew not. I will lead them in paths that they have not known. I will make darkness light before them and crooked things straight. These things will I do unto them and not forsake them.
Right, the Lord is a man that cannot lie. That time promise, man. In accounting promises are slackness like other men could go.
Go on, slackness.
This is Matthew 24 and verse 29. So immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened.
Immediately. It's supposed to say immediately after the tribulation. At the time of Jacob's trouble. In those days that we're approaching right now. One.
The moon shall not give her light.
One.
And the stars shall fall from heaven.
One.
And
all the ICBM missiles. And also these rich celebrities. All them are fall too. Right, because them are brought low. Every single one of them are brought low. Right?
Right. So, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and he shall, the sign of man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man.
When they shall see the Son of Man.
Coming in the clouds of heaven.
In the clouds of heaven, talking about the chariots. You know, what we so-called white man call UFOs. Because in Psalms 104 and 3 say, I will make it the clouds, it's chariots. Right, so the clouds, it's a speedboat, it's a metaphor for basically the chariots. Right. The so-called white man called UFOs. Go on, brother.
With power and great glory.
One.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet.
Gone.
And they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, right, from one end of heaven to the other.
As the brother go in the scripture earlier and say in Isaiah 11, say my gather from Elam, from Patros, from Cush, because we scatter through the four corners of the earth. Right? So angels are going to deliver the elect from the four wings of the earth. We scatter. Right? And even the highlands of the sea, like out here in Jamaica, you know, Barbados, Trinidad, you know, and so on. Right? Go on, brother.
This is Psalms 91 verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Go on. This is our word, the Heavenly Father. Right, go on.
I will say of the Lord.
I will say of the Lord, Yahweh, Shemir Shai, go on.
He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I will trust.
And in him we trust, because there is no other thing we can trust in him. Right? The destruction will come on the earth, as I mentioned earlier, and the only way we can escape is through the Heavenly Father. Yep. There's no other entity can deliver us from all this chaos.
It is right, man.
No other name.
Any other entity are going at the foolishness.
It even reminds me about the chaos, you know, which even can't compare, but they were moving in them 2012. I remember that movie. 2012. When even you see the earth a crack, you know, it's called tsunami. You see all ships out of the sea, man. You know, there's a wash up on shore with a big tsunami. You know, and
highest mountain get
covered, man, with water. And you know, you sit down here and wonder, say, yo, you know, the day of the Lord are going to be more terrible than that, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
We are more terrible.
Yeah, because you see Jamaica go on there, you know, brother. Yeah, on a site for a man where, you know, can't really made certain tragic things.
Run to the Blue Mountain. I get people run to the Blue Mountain like we have the Blue Mountain. You know, and John come on. And all these places, I see the water come up.
Yeah,
come up.
The water
that's a joke site, man. It's not a joke site. Water deliver. They can tell you about me deliver. So I would say the only way you can escape this is through the Heavenly Father.
I see
a notion to 2012 movie, like the man where they dip on top of a place and see the whole Yellowstone part just explode. Boom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the answer actually, man, who you ever call in those days, man? Because even the pastor and all of them, the whole them and everybody look deliverance. Everybody.
Surely he will deliver thee from the snare of the fowler.
God, so say, surely he will deliver thee from the snares of the fowler. So these things are supposed to build our faith. We're going to get delivered. Right?
And from the noisome pestilence.
And from what? The noisome pestilence. What?
He shall cover thee with his feathers.
He shall cover thee with his feathers. Talking about the chariots. So these so-called UFO people been seen, continually, constantly, through the months, through the weeks, through the days. These things are going to basically be our deliverance in the time to come, and all these chaos, take place. I think last week you have this footballer player, say Chris Smalling out in Jamaica. So people been seeing these things are going to deliver us in the time to come. Hopefully we are part of the elect.
Right.
Because Jamaica is going down on the water.
Yep.
Along with these islands.
And the Lord have pity on Jamaica, man. Because other people love to boast in Jamaica, You saying Bolt run and collecting medal and Shelley and Fraser, you have Bob Marley, you have
reggae music, Jamaica on top.
Yeah, Jamaica the shit, man. Jamaica the place to be. The Lord not deal with Jamaica, man. The Lord deal with Israel and the elect of Israel, man. So everything else, we not consider as elect, I go hand, man.
See, I do way I say just mix them on. So both say Jamaica have the most churches per square mile, and things still are happening out here. You see me, most I still at the short judgment out here, so most I not deal with them.
That's why Lord are going to destroy it all together, man, because too much wickedness and abomination going over here. So.
Fire.
In the west, too much wickedness and abomination going in the west. Yeah?
And these so-called churches, even if I not deal with these so-called churches, right? And as the brother mentioned, we have enough of church here square mile, and you have a lot of people out in Jamaica, in the back of their mind, them say we blessed because a lot of time hurricane come to Jamaica and just turn and go somewhere else, or turn and go Haiti, because even back then they have pastor pray for the hurricane when come to Jamaica, go Haiti, because the Haitian are wicked. Right? Because Haitian they work. Jamaica heavy in that. No,
you don't want to lick you when you want to kill the next man. That's wicked, man. And them are hypocrite, man.
So they say them bless. But how about Shmear Shai have something special for this piece of rock here, where they love so much.
And if you say the Lord despise and hate hypocrites, man. Yeah? The Lord gonna destroy a lot of you people, man. The Lord has saved the best for last. That. Because the son are the best, Lord has saved me for last.
He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shall thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
His truth shall be what? Thy shield and buckler. Well?
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night.
So we are built up now, through the Spirit of Yahweh Shmear Shai for all these things to come. So you say we're not going to be afraid of the terror by night, because you are going to bring terror upon the society like never before. Right? Daniel 12 tell you. So never since there was a nation, nothing like this ever happened. Where Yahweh Shmear Shai both do. In a Jeremiah, he said, Jeremiah 23, he said they're not going to longer speak about Egypt, ancient Egypt. What happened to four parents during the time of Egypt? They must speak about this deliverance or this destruction that will take place. Because that's so great,
Right? That's why it's going to be talked about, because the greatness and the tragic. The scripture telling Wisdom of Solomon say, they that say to drive away terror from a sick soul, were sick themselves, worthy to be laughed at. So all of these men where profess themselves to say, them are men of Lord or whatever it may be, or sorcerers, all these things. They are going to sick themselves, man. And guess what? It does speak about even Egypt back then. It does speak about things that happen in Egypt, man. See, so say, as I say,
worse than this Egypt.
Worse than this time.
Hey, you're going to see things that come. Hey,
serious spirits.
You're going to see things come out, man. There are some things that can walk on the earth. If you are not strong enough faith, man, that's why the scripture says wisdom and knowledge shall be the strength and stability at that time. If you are not strong enough faith of the Lord, or the Lord will put that spirit on you to be strong. See? Hey, Yeah, that's the things that make you just give up the ghost. Just like that, man. Yeah.
Scripture said, it's a man's spirit leaving them for the terror of them.
Yeah.
One heart feeling them.
Feeling them.
Who is
You just see something, you know.
Yeah.
Even see here too.
Yeah, it is here.
Yeah.
Just say, yo, them, say them imagine a thing where far less harmful
Gun.
than where them imagine something very harmful and it far less harmful, yeah,
Gun.
in reality.
Yeah, because that's why I say them hearts feeling them mind. Because people just are get
literal heart too. When them have
Yeah,
heart attack and kill them.
yeah, them have heart attack and literally them are go nuts. Nuts, man. They just are go, you know, you can see you watch all a movie with all probably all Batman and Joker and something happen in it and in just a smile just start just go crazy.
Yeah,
Crazy man.
Chaos.
Yeah.
There's no hope, nobody to turn to.
Yeah.
You know, you can't believe say the Lord that do this.
Everything going
because
haywire.
the day where you the things say I come
Yeah.
something totally different.
Yeah, God.
You think say oh the Lord come down and say watch out. Hey, come my people
I
and
drop one big
you know,
book and start reading
Yeah.
your name and say, yo, that now the list, nice
terror and
list.
chaos, man, that you're gonna lose it. Because you never
Right.
prepare and you never expect.
That's
So
it.
that the day the Lord will come back.
Scripture
You
say,
know.
woe to them, go on.
Yeah.
What thing?
For you because the day the Lord will be a darkness and light. You're going to like a flee from a bear and a dragon met you.
Lion.
And a lion
Lion
met
met
you.
you.
I will go into the house.
Lean on up
And
on
lean
the
up on the
wall,
wall
and
and
serpent
a
beat
serpent
you.
beat you, man. So everywhere you go, trouble upon trouble, man. Chaos upon chaos, mischief upon mischief, man. You run to the so. Just some of them are run to the rock and beg the rock to fall on them. And all of that, man. Say, so, hey, ain't gonna be
Destruction
no
at
pretty.
all
They
along the
ain't gonna be nothing pretty, man. See?
My brother says.
It said, thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day,
I see the missiles. Go on.
nor for the pestilence that walketh in dark, for the destruction that waiteth at noonday.
Go on.
1,000 shall fall at thy side.
So this is how it take place in time to come. You know. So meanwhile he can get beam up. You know, why these so-called UFOs, they shall basically chariots of Israel. Skipper said 1,000 I will fall at thy side. One.
And 10,000 at thy right
And
hand.
10,000 at thy right hand. So whoop of people are dead round the way you get delivered.
Gone.
Right, go on?
But it shall not come near thee.
Go on.
Only with thy eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
So you let go and see what? The reward of the wicked. Yo. The judgment that the Heavenly Father give to all these wicked people.
Right.
In all different style. Right?
Scripture says, hell be not a wicked man, choose none of his ways. So because that are the reward at the end of the day. They just hold fast the truth. The laws will be a part of the elect men. See me? And that's why the scripture says that what I just read a while ago, we are going to see the reward of the wicked men. And we are going to get the rewards at the heaven. At the Heavenly Father, man, which is the kingdom. That's what we are part.
Scripture says basically, you're not curious of found.
Ungodly shall be punished.
But see called such as
Such
like thee, man. Yeah. See how so as what we do? But then we are endure all things for the elect sake. See? It's all about the elect at the end of the day. See? The Lord's will, as the brother say, hope we are part of it. Each and every brother, hey, doing this work in our sincerity and our truth. Yeah?
And so that I say all praise and honor to Yahweh
Shimon, Shimon, Karkadash.
and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Raven Stone. Shalom to all our brothers and out there push his truth in our sincerity and all honesty. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.